I hold my cherished child in my hands, and you can see the scars of sacrifice that serve as reminders of how profoundly and unendingly I love you. I want you to cling to that love each and every day so that you will not be scared when you are confronted with problems. I understand the weight of your burdens, and I see the tears that you have shed. Sobbed in private, I see the moments when doubt creeps in, attempting to persuade you that there is no solution to your difficulties. But I implore you, my child, to trust me with all of your heart, because you should not allow the uncertainty of the times or the uncertainty of the future prevent you from trusting me. There is a future that is filled to the brim with kindness and blessings for you and your family, and I hold that future in my competent hands. I utilize the challenges you experience to mold you in order to help you develop and to open your eyes. The intricacy of your circumstance steals away your faith or your hope in what is ahead. As you continue to learn and grow, you will discover the resources of the strength and encouragement that I've put in your life. These challenges provide essential lessons that create persistence and wisdom inside you. They open your eyes to a greater knowledge of life and faith. As you go ahead, you will be filled with my grace and an ever-increasing degree of spiritual insight. This insight will protect you from making errors in the future and guide you as you handle the gifts that I bestow upon you. Yes, I will pour forth copious resources into you, your life, and you must get yourself ready to be a faithful steward of everything that I entrust to you. Do not let success get to your head, and always remember that everything good you accomplish is possible because of me. Also, remember to give me the glory for all the progress you make, and to keep your eyes on me. I want you to keep your eyes open to every manifestation of that love from the minute you wake up until the time you put your head down to rest. I pour forth kindness and compassion. I want your heart to be humble while I open doors for you. All the benefits that are coming your way are born of my love, strength and guidance upon you each and every day. Each sunrise is a new testimony of my nearness and kindness, and each evening I watch over you, protecting you from dangers that you do not see. My love for you is more profound and more potent than any words that a human being could ever express. You have asked me to expose my love to you today, and you can hear my voice and feel my hand leading you. You can sense in your heart that I am speaking to you personally and calling you. I want to show you the width and height of my love again and over again. You to travel on a road of love and compassion. Seek me in my word and allow the commandments I've written to be etched onto your heart. There, in the peaceful space of contact with me, you will expand your understanding of who I am. You will learn how to walk by. You will learn how to walk by. Your unwavering trust will lead you to the realization that what seems to be impossible through natural sight is never impossible for me. I have the ability to transform everything for your advantage. So hold to that hope and let my perfect love to throw away every fear that you have. I heard you when you said that. Sobbed, I saw the tears. You thought no one noticed. You felt abandoned for a time, wondering if your sadness could reach my ears. However, I was always there, and I come to you now to reassure you with words of spirit and truth. You are never alone, but you're always there. Remember what I say to you now. Even if you walk through dense fog where you can scarcely see your own hand in front of you, you are still going ahead under my guidance. You have never been forgotten, and you will never be forgotten. When doubts arise again, remember what I say to you. Protection. If you run through a foreign territory, you are still running in the refuge of my grace. If you find yourself in the fiercest of conflicts, I am right in the middle of the struggle by your side. You take steps toward me day by day, test after test, whether in times of laughter or moments of weariness. The refuge of my grace is always with you. When you come to me, let us halt together and talk openly about all that is in your heart. I desire to hear you declare that you love me. I will always hold on to this wonderful assurance that you will rest in my arms at the conclusion of every journey. Sighs always, I will always cling on to this precious confidence. I am your creator, and I love you passionately exactly as you are. I will be patient and attentive, ready to listen even if you need to cry and pour out your concerns. Do not be afraid to tell me the whole truth about your feelings. I will not close my ears or put space between us. I will not be afraid to listen to you. I am aware of the ways in which the words of others have caused you pain in the past. I have seen how some individuals have used their tongues as if they were sharp weapons to strike you without mercy, leaving you in a state of silent misery. You may have felt as if you were set aside and devastated by betrayal. However, I want you to understand that I have never abandoned you in the past. When you look back at those who sought to bring you down, you will see that they are still stuck in their own loss and bitterness, while you have risen to go forward in my favor. Look at how I helped you through those difficult seasons, how I supported you, how I pulled you up, and how I eventually utilized each difficulty to strengthen and position you in victory. You have changed. You have grown in maturity, in faith, and in devotion to me. Your vision is greater than it has ever been, and your love for me has developed into a robust force inside your soul. We are together now, and I am grateful for the fact that you have changed. Listening to every word you say, when you have finished expressing yourself, closing your eyes and feeling my spirit whispering that I love you, drawing closer to me, I do not want you to suffer, and this is most definitely not the end of your journey. Yes, you are going through a transition, tough moment, but my love will hold you up and you will emerge victorious despite the fact that your adversaries are plotting to bring you down. The trials you go through will not destroy you. Rather, they will refine you and make you stronger. As night falls and tears fill your eyes, remember that I am fully present in your life. Despite the pain that has been inflicted by others, there is no reason to give up or to abandon your calling. I feel every tremor in your heart, and I am aware of your secret anxieties and private aches. However, despite all of this, there is no reason to give up or to abandon your vocation. Take my hand and let us continue moving ahead on this path of faith together to allow me to examine your heart in order to show you areas that you are unable to see on your own. I will grant you discernment and assist you in making wise decisions in every aspect of your life. Right now, confusion may surround you, and you may be uncertain about what steps to take next. So I ask that you do not depend on me exclusively on your own strength or your own understanding. I have urged you to be strong and courageous, but never forget me once. Victory is within your grasp. Do not become persuaded that your benefits spring from your talents alone. Once you taste success, do not forsake your efforts to get those rewards. Devotion to me. You are not weak or cowardly. You are valiant. And I see how far you have come from my holy seat. Others around you also see the change in you, how your faith raises their spirits. I will continue to bless you for the way you encourage others. I will continue to bless you for the way you provide encouragement to others, those who are close to you, and for your unwavering faithfulness. You have made a covenant with me, and I want to remind you of it right now. However, I also take pleasure in hearing you remind me of my promises, because every time you speak them, my heart rejoices. Hearing your prayers, your voice, and your petitions awakens in me a profound desire to shower you with even more blessings. If someone wrongs you with hurtful words or attempts to destroy your integrity, I will give you the confidence to face them and define who you are today. Therefore, do not shrink away when issues emerge, and do not retreat into seclusion when hardship knocks at your door. I will give you the strength to address them. As you say the truth, your heart has changed, and you no longer harbor resentment or anger. You have given up the urge for revenge, and you have entrusted me with the responsibility of dealing with all that is unjust. Yes, I am the one who takes up your cause, and you do not need to raise your hand. Never rejoice in the misfortune of your adversary. Do not stoop to the same level as those who have wronged you. This is because taking that path would cause your hope to be drained and would disrupt the plan that I have for you. Instead, stay on the straight road that I have prepared for you. I will be your light, preventing you from stumbling when you are feeling tired. A warm blanket of my love will be offered to you, and you will be able to relinquish your past so that I may alter your present and future. Let go of your worries and open your arms to accept my gifts. The challenges you are now facing can act as a catalyst for transformation. Through your experiences, your needs, and even your challenges, you become a living witness of my love and faithfulness. Others who observe you will recognize that I, the Lord your God, am the one who is maintaining you in the midst of your troubles. This is a gentle wake-up call to evaluate yourself and to trust my supernatural provision. Do not forget that I love you so profoundly, and I never want you to doubt that I will fill you with joy and bless you with supernatural marvels in your health, your family, your career, and every other aspect of your life. Your life will shout a message of unwavering hope and faith in me. Portion of your life, do not be concerned about tomorrow. I want you to put your faith in my flawless wisdom and follow my guidance with each step. I will teach you to be a careful steward of the resources I leave in your hands during times of scarcity or financial hardship I give you. I want you to focus on the future. Words of encouragement and supernatural provision. Put your hope in my unceasing care. Seek my kingdom first, and I will add all other things to you in abundance. Through these difficulties, I will strengthen and transform you into a living example of faith. Keep your hope. I want you to be firmly rooted in my eternal love, because that is the only place where you will find the peace and fulfillment that you have been searching for. It is not my wish for you to continue to be ensnared by the same problems year after year. I have more than enough joy, peace, and harmony for you right here in the palm of my hand. Come and rest in my presence. Trust me. I cradle you in my love and fill you with hope, with tenderness. I offer my hand to you and say, let us walk together. There is nothing that is too difficult or inaccessible for me in your life. I give you my promise that I will answer your plea and lead you to victory at the appropriate time. Seasons I will create streams of living water that will quench your deepest thirst from my heaven. I will pour down the sweet nourishment of blessing and encouragement that never ends. Stand up, now reach out and hold on to my holy hand, walking with confidence into a new season of victory. Tell your family to stand up and reach out to me. They should get their hearts ready for the joy that is on the horizon, because there is a lot of goodness coming your way. I will protect you from the devourer who tries to steal your blessings. You are loved, covered, and surrounded by my power. You should not be concerned about those who are jealous and who try to disrupt your peace. They may try to lash out in the hopes that their attacks will knock you down, but they will not succeed. And in their frustration, they may become angry. However, you have nothing to fear. You should stand firmly on my promise and place your confidence in me. These people simply do not understand why good things are happening in your life, meanwhile at the same time keeping your spiritual eyes open to danger, being vigilant and protecting yourself from going outside of my perfect will. I will cause everything you touch to thrive, and destruction will not come near you. Darkness will not cover you, because my light fills your life and disperses all darkness. Evil, you can walk with your head held high, free from worry about the machinations of those who detest you. Give everything into my hands. I am your shield, and I will watch over you and your family with unfailing care. You will be able to walk with your head held high. Be safe under my wings for all eternity. I bless you and prosper you. Because I love you without condition, it is my wish, and no one can change my choice. Take my blessing with appreciation and humility. There are many people who previously got my favor, but then let pride to get in the way. In order for them to develop in their hearts and forget about me when they grew successful in their self-importance, they lost sight of my guiding and their blessings went away. I want your blessing to endure, and I hope that this season will be one of heartfelt dedication and praise. Your family is earnestly seeking me in truth, and you are feasting even more on my word. My power is unlimited, and I am more than capable of blessing a number of people at the same time. Therefore, you should not have any doubts that my blessing is already yours, and no one can take it away from you. There are many individuals who may come to attempt to lead you wrong, distract you, or throw temptations in front of you that could cause you to stumble. But I disclose this now so that you will stay steadfast in your commitment to the truth. No one will be able to harm your children or your family. Steady seek me and listen for my voice, so you will stand strong when temptation comes. I am pouring into your life power and tranquility that beyond all earthly comparison, no one can eclipse the brilliance of the rewards I have prepared for you. I love you everlasting. You may seek me with confidence, and I will answer your plea. Lift up your prayer each morning and welcome my presence at sunrise. Even if clouds obscure the sky and you're unable to see the light, you should not be afraid whether you're experiencing good times or terrible times. Even in the shadows, I am the same. I do not lie. My promise is unwavering. The answer to your prayers
will come day after day. I want you to get up early and wait for me here again. I want you to talk to me with delight. You should not be frightened to tell me everything you feel or to ask openly for what your heart wants. I take great pleasure in hearing you, and I take even more pleasure in responding you. It is a beautiful interchange for both of us. You speak, I listen, and then I respond, and you grow stronger in faith. You will soon enter a new phase of your spiritual journey, when my voice in your heart will become louder and more familiar to you. You will feel my care leading each of your actions and imparting knowledge to you. As you continue to hear me, your trust will develop and you will experience more and more amazing results. That you may blossom, our relationship will become more intimate, and clarity about spiritual truths will grow within you. So I urge you to seek me with endurance every day. Even if there comes a moment when you feel no desire to pray, talk to me about that too, and tell me how you feel about it. I will give you the strength to rise up, open your lips, and say words of faith that fly up to heaven. Hear me once more, dear daughter, beloved son. I love you. Talk to me, seek me, pray, and ask me for help. I will breathe new hope into you. I will grant you the energy to stand up. I want you to know that I am listening. And yes, the adversary will attempt to steal this renewed joy. I am planting doubt in your mind by whispering that your faith is pointless and that your prayers do not reach anyone. He wants you to believe that I do not hear you, but I want you to be aware of this strategy so that you can be fully prepared. I am warning you in advance so that you can be ready for whatever comes your way. So when these attacks occur, you will not be surprised by them. Remember that you are not alone. You are my precious child. It is my greatest wish to keep you safe for all eternity. I will stand by your side, and with my mighty authority, I will drive away the spiritual darkness that seeks to harm you, entangle you. I will refresh your heart with holy living waters that flow from my presence. I love you and I hear you. I will bless you. Believe in my promises. Continue to seek me and keep bringing me all of your needs and dreams. Your words bring me joy, especially when they overflow with gratitude each morning. It warms my heart. Thank you for being who you are. Do not stop exercising that unshakable faith when you were under siege by enemies and felt assaulted from every aspect. You anticipated defeat, but it never occurred, did it at all? I enjoy seeing you lay your confidence in me before you begin your day. I love seeing you seek for me with such determination. I love watching you do that. You have clung to my promises and hung on to me, and this is how it must remain. There are a lot of things you want to achieve, but let us do them together. Come to me every day and ask me to help you. I came to you at the exact right time and gave you my hand. I adore the sound of your voice and the faith that lies behind your words. I will surprise you when you least expect it, exposing the wonders that may happen when you walk in continual contact with me. Sharing your aspirations, confiding in me, and telling me about your goals are all things that I enjoy. That fellowship. I will always hear you. The only things that may impede this lovely communion would be doubt or discouragement, which the enemy tries to sow. He wants to fill your thoughts with negativity, but you must not allow him to do so. I will always hear you. Put that garbage into your thoughts each time you pray. Wait for my response, and take a few moments of silence to pay attention to what I want to share with you. Open the scriptures that I have provided for you, because there you will find countless treasures that have not yet been discovered, truths that you have not yet seen, mysteries that I have not yet revealed. Your spirit to a place of supernatural blessing where you will have a deeper understanding of my plan, my purpose, and the path you must take in order to reach your destiny in a secure manner. I will warn you of potential dangers and give you my promise that my assistance will always be available to you. I want to reveal to you at a higher level. I want to lift your spirit to a high level of supernatural blessing. I would like to meet with you once more tomorrow, and I would also like to request that you spend some time with me tonight before you go to sleep. I will whisper words of love in your ear during the day, and we will have the most delightful fellowship at night. When you sleep, you will dream of my goodness, and in the deepest part of your heart, I will be there. I will reassure you that I am close by, and I will quiet your heart and allow it to rest. Close your eyes for a moment and let go of all your worries. Allow them to float upward like balloons until they vanish into the
sky. Take in the breath of my Holy Spirit, the heavenly breeze that is still with you. Notice how the heavy weights you carried are falling away and sinking to the depths, never to return. Do not leave my presence in hurry. Remain here for a bit longer as you are. I offer you my everlasting love and bond it to your heart in such a manner that it will never leave you. You will experience it day and night, and this love will settle your tumultuous emotions, which may at times seem to be a storm that threatens to overwhelm you. However, my words have the ability to provide a serenity to your mind, and as a loving father, I stand by you. I have come to fill you with abundant life and total freedom from that despair that separates you from the lovely reality of so many benefits that I have placed around you. I've come to defend your well-being, both spiritually and emotionally. I've come to give you the gift of life, extraordinary even if you have been suffering. As a result of your circumstances, I am changing that situation. Because you have cried out to me for healing and love, look around and see how many people continue to be locked behind walls of hopelessness, convinced that they will never be free. Go and tell them I do not wish for them to be free, causing them to be lost. I love them so much that I have done and will continue to do everything required throughout the whole of creation in order to bring them freedom and redemption. And you, my child, you are free at this very. Now you are no longer a slave, tied to any toxic habit. Despite the fact that challenges may still come your way, I am bringing you up to be a person of resilience. Habits that formerly caused you to illness or sadness will no longer have any influence over you. You are a lovely soul filled with certainty and resolve, and you have a true connection with others. You realize that I am real and speaking directly to your life, and those pages that you previously locked away are so much more than just ink and paper. They contain my living word, which builds a connection with me that is not only an imagined sense of who I am. Wonders of transformation in you. I thank you, my lovely child, for choosing a thankful attitude and for believing in me. Today I have spoken to your heart and you understand it clearly. So many wonderful things are ahead, and I want you to know that I want you to have them. I want you to receive all that I have for you, including more of my spirit, more of my love, more peace, more commitment, more desire to seek me out on a regular basis, and more satisfaction. Yes, it is a wonderful thing that you want to keep battling and that you want to achieve new heights. I instilled in you the desire to go ahead, to conquer new frontiers, to overcome barriers, and to receive the blessings that would take you and your family to a position of wealth. Nevertheless, keep in mind that the material is just a momentary focus on what really matters. You should always remember to respect all that I have previously given to you, but you should also never lose sight of your spiritual identity. If you allow yourself to get sidetracked, the wind of hardship has the potential to take away everything that you have constructed. There are some people who are waiting for you to let them. Your defense is down, so they may inflict damage. If they see you become arrogant, they will grasp the chance to give a strong blow, both physically and spiritually. The opponent roams about the earth like a roaring animal attempting to eat my beloved children. I do not require that you show your goodness for everyone to see, or that you dress in a manner that indicates moral superiority because you have nothing to prove. In my kingdom, there is no system of prizes for those who pose themselves as being morally superior. I am here to shelter and defend you. I have never asked you to bear commitments and chores that I have not authorized for your life, and I am grateful for your willingness to do so. I'm asking you to take time out of your day to pray. Remove from your calendar those activities that disrupt your serenity and get rid of the weights that you are carrying. I will send a delicate awakening in the early morning, a soft call to your spirit, encouraging you to pray when you hear it. When you hear it, you will be able to identify when others are simply interested in using your skills without caring about your well-being. In the middle of unending requests, you need to draw closer to me. I want to talk to you. I want to bless you and reveal my will. I love you, and I want to fill you with more of my love. Do not ignore that call. Do not hide your head beneath a pillow, and do not go back to sleep. I want to speak with you more than anything else. If you want to experience greater presence, more love, more serenity, more confidence, deeper motivation, and a stronger desire to stay steady in the face of hardship, come breathe deeply of
My presence now, and let my words to calm your fears. I am aware that life has always been difficult. You have, over the course of your life, been confronted with situations that have escaped your control, circumstances that have depleted your strength to the point where you have felt as though you have nothing left to give. I can empathize with your frustration, and I can feel how troubled your soul becomes as you beg for rest and inner quiet. You do not need to worry about anything. You should not wait any longer because I am here. You should approach me without fear and give me your tired heart. You should relinquish every struggle and keep nothing back. You should quit trying to reason your way to a fast remedy today. You just need my embrace, and my healing love can surround you with kindness and grant you the serenity that you have been searching for so desperately. Yes, my child, I will answer your wishes, but first I want you to restore the calm that you have lost. Place everything in my hands. I will manage what appears hard to handle, but for now, allow me the opportunity to handle a situation that looks impossible to handle. I ask you, my beautiful daughter and beloved son, to shut your eyes and relax. May you rediscover a joy that reaches to the heart of who you are, and may you find that your emotions can stand solid in my presence. I encourage you to give me your worry and learn to trust that I will deal with the situations that you cannot manage, because I need you to be healthy in order to stand tall, because the opponent will attempt once again to shake your foundation. He will try to shatter you into 1,000 pieces and uproot you with the terrible storms of war, but you should not be scared, because I am just sharing this with you in order for you to be able to stand tall. Alert! I will not allow any damage to happen to you. I will find a way out because I love you from this day on. I will fight the impulse to flood your head with bad or harmful ideas. I will protect your lips from saying words of defeat, grief, despair, or destruction. I will lay everything down. Before me now and relax. Feel my reassuring hand upon you, easing your tensions and giving you patience. I guard you like a helpless infant cradled in my arms. You are safe with me. Enjoy all of my kindness. As you surrender your concerns while you rest, I will be there for you every moment of the day. Your strength will be restored, and you will be filled with knowledge. I will work inside you to strengthen your spirit, so that no one will ever be able to steal you of your joy again. Stay in my serenity, and tell yourself that you will not allow worry to take control of your life anymore. I love you. Deeply, I want that truth to reverberate in your heart today. I want you to hear it, to think about it, and to appreciate it before you go on with the rest of your day. Where you stand right now, I want you to experience the width of my limitless love. I know that you have been waiting for this moment to come. I want you to know that I love you and that I cherish who you are. I want you to know that I love you. You are so important to me. Please do not forget that I show you how much I care for you in many different ways every day. I've shown you that I love you, given you a multitude of benefits that are deserving of your thanks. Open your heart and allow it to become sensitive to these signs of my affection. And if I offer you these gifts, it is because I want you to flourish in all that you do. I have planted the seeds of success in you. Your sins have been forgiven, your guilt has been erased, your past has been buried, and your life has been transformed. I have placed a new spirit within you. Always remember how great my love is, especially when sadness tries to settle in. when exhaustion weakens your resolve, and when you are feeling overwhelmed for the first time. Pause and acknowledge that I am there with you and will never leave you when your energy returns and you stand ready for you to continue forward when you feel too exhausted to move forward, or when stressful conditions blind you to the road ahead when darkness clouds your vision, and you think that you have lost your direction of travel. When you are afraid that you have lost your direction of travel, fight with a full heart. I will always be by your side. Whether you are victorious or defeated, prosperous or struggling, healthy or sick, abundant or scarce, I will never leave you alone. I will never leave you alone, and I will never leave you alone. Allow my words right now to speak for themselves. I have made a number of promises, each of which is filled with power and waiting for you to accept them. I want you to stop losing sleep over issues that you can leave to me and believe in. I want you to feel inspired and strengthened. I want you to rise up and realize how much work is still left. I will show you the vastness of my love by moving in the middle
of your family and creating a miracle that is much larger than anything you could ever imagine. I will raise you up into a better place and surround you with people who genuinely recognize your value, who hold you in respect, and who want the best for you. I will show you that I love you. Have requested of me well beyond what you can imagine. I am already touching the hearts of your loved ones, influencing the way they think and live. So be strong and brave. Do not fear or lose heart. Stand steady and confident wherever you go. I look forward to hearing from you. If you tell me how much love you need, I will pour from the overflow of my heart a great rain of affection over you. Love that is pure, gentle, life-giving, patient, and everlasting, and that worry that has disturbed you. Knowing that I am with you, I love you, and that reality will never alter. Your mind is under my control, and I promise to solve it. Believe me with all your heart. Commit your path to me each day. Stand on my presence in faith, and I will lead your steps. When you wake up each morning, you will open your eyes and experience a fresh feeling of hope sparking within your chest. There is a divine fire that energizes you, giving you a cause to seize the day, work tirelessly, knock on new doors, meet new people, and find the endless chances that I will bring in your way. I adore seeing the sparkle in your eyes. Delight as my gifts emerge. I also adore how you weep. Tears of appreciation, those small rivers spilling down your face and hiding in your hands, because they reflect both your soft heart and your heart that is so receptive to my goodness. So go ahead and cry those tears of pleasure and embrace this. Feel the broad and holy pleasure that I am pouring out upon you, the joy that crushes every ounce of sorrow from your past. In a short time, you will reap the harvest of the seeds that you planted during times of difficulty. Soon you will witness my response to your prayers, and I will give you what you have been praying for. Everything that is best, everything that helps your soul develop, and everything that bonds you to me is the one thing that can take you away from my all-encompassing love. Stop striving exclusively in your own strength because it is draining you. Close your eyes once again and give me all of your attention. I will deliver what you have asked of me, but in exchange, I ask that you guard your heart. Pay no attention to the insulting words of those who want you to stumble, and do not allow them to plant seeds of gloom in your spirit. I will carry your burdens and place your worries at my feet. You will not be destroyed or disgraced. I will deliver what you have asked of me. Hate to see you downcast. They say terrible things, attempting to shatter your bravery. But you know how priceless you are to me, how tenderly I love you. Let my words echo throughout you, reminding you of my unshakable dedication. To you, feel my presence more forcefully. Now, more than ever, I will cure the agony in your bones. I will eliminate the poisonous sentiments that plague you, and I will transport you far away. Before, you will become more and more conscious of my proximity. You will triumph over your struggles, walk in freedom, and enjoy many blessings. I will heal your wounds. In response, I will shower you with a torrent of holy pleasure and genuine delight. I will wipe away your tears. I will bring a bright grin back to your face. You will sing and proclaim your love for me. Even your opponents will be able to see the transformation and realize that my love is for you. You will know that I am real, even if many people reject my presence and are overcome by doubt. However, you will stay securely planted where I set you, giving fruit for my kingdom. Your roots will penetrate deep, and despite many people deny my existence, you will know that I am real. I offer you renewed energy, fresh confidence, and a greater enthusiasm for life today. I stir up in you a heart that is eager to assist and serve those who are in need. I encourage you to take advantage of the opportunity that I bring to you. To you, an opportunity to experience the fullness of life by accepting my word, thinking on it, and developing each day in knowledge and love. You no longer have to suffer, as you previously did. There's no need to burden yourself with guilt over errors you have made in the past. Open your heart to my love. Forgiveness, I promise that my presence will be with you throughout the day and throughout the night, ready to assist you and reply to every prayer you make. You do not need to use a lot of words to reach me, because I understand the language of your heart if you just say, "Help me." I will come to you if you scream out, "I need you." I will extend my hand to you if you murmur, "I can't take it anymore." I will run to hold you close in the stillness of your tired soul. I will speak quietly to tell you that you are loved beyond all measure. In spite of the chaos that is occurring around you, I want you to feel comfortable. I want you to approach me with confidence and talk of your innermost desires. I take great pleasure in listening to you and easing your anxieties. I want you to feel secure regardless of the upheaval that is occurring around you. I do not allow you a space to worry. I do not fight alone. You should always be prepared to assist you in any situation, and I will always listen to you. Fight for your life because it is the calling that I have put within you. Devote time to your family, pay attention to the people you love, and give them the attention they need. Be loyal in your job. I am the only full and divine solution for your sorrow, and I embrace you in my arms. I urge you to avoid meaningless arguments, to reject toxic beliefs that do not nourish the mind, to move ahead in joy, to raise your arms in appreciation toward the sky, and to express thankfulness for the life you have received. Your family and your future should never be forgotten. You should not give up. I will never abandon you. You're mine, and I value you. If you want to share these words of blessing with others, you may pass them along to those you love, those who are in need of my consolation, and those who are in need of my support. Kindness. Join me in sharing the good news and bringing hope to those who have broken hearts. Yes, I want to continue reaching out to many souls who are feeling hopeless. Your story and your faith have the potential to be a beacon that draws them into the safety of my love. Encourage them to come without fear, to lay down every burden at my feet, and to trust that I will welcome them just as they are my beloved child. Do you see that there is no limit to what I can do for you? I will hold you through every challenge, and I will celebrate with you in every victory. Every time the sun rises, you will be able to count on me to be there for you. My grace will renew your soul each time you lay down, and you will be able to rest in my ever watchful care. I will cover you with my compassion, warding off dread and worry. When you feel overwhelmed, cling to the assurance that my spirit strengthens you. In the event that you are curious about whether or not I am still hearing you, you can rest assured that I am listening to you more intently than you are able to fathom. If you inquire about whether or not I am aware of your tears, you should know that I am holding each and every tear in my hands and that I vow to wipe them away, exchanging them for an unwavering joy. Even when you fail, I will help you get back on track. Even when you make a mistake, I will get you back on track. Never doubt that my everlasting love is all around you. Walk with self-assurance and then embrace the life that I have given you with all of its potential. There will be times when you will feel like you can't take it anymore. You have moments when you doubt your path, times when fear attempts to suffocate your bravery, and times when old wounds continue to hurt. But you may trust my direction, my promises, and the awareness that I have organized every aspect for your welfare. Stand on my words of truth and find safety. When you are in my presence, you should be aware that my strength is made perfect in your weakness. Instead of humiliating you for your troubles, I take your hand and assist you navigate each new day. I do not get weary of hearing your voice, nor am I ever too busy for you to approach me. My heart is open, my attention is unflinching, and my readiness to assist you is limitless. I do not maintain a record of your wrongdoings to use against you. Rather, I see your potential in the future, which we can develop together. I take great pleasure in leading you step by step from the beginning to the conclusion. Let your regrets melt away as you depend on me, and let your anxieties dissolve in my love. Remember that perfect love drives away all fear. And so, my child, continue on. Let your determination be fed by the support of my spirit, transformation of darkness into marvelous light. Remember that I am the one who calms the winds and seas when the storm scream. When your road becomes dull, my word will be the lamp that illuminates your way. When you are fatigued, find rest in my presence. When your heart is full with gladness, come shout my praises, I rejoice with you. And when you are in a state of utter joy, I will be the one who brings you joy. When you cry, keep in mind that my arms are waiting for you, ready to wipe away every tear. I am familiar with every chapter of your life, every mountain peak and valley low, and I will walk beside you through all of them. I will provide you with everything you need to be strengthened. Your trust, and every breath I will carve out a road wherever your eyes see only impossible. I will unveil possibilities that spring directly from my heart. Put your confidence in me because I will do it for you. Every time you find yourself at a dead end, I will carve out a way. I am your stronghold, and regardless of the strain that you are under, I am greater, and my grace is abundant. Daughter and son, I want you to know that you have a place in my kingdom and that you belong here with me. I will keep that position for you until the end of the age, and I will make sure that you have it. You are not a mistake or a failure. You are adored. You are a living manifestation of my creative force. You have a unique purpose and a mission that only you can accomplish. Your acceptance gives you the strength to achieve all you do. You're not a mistake or a failure. I will fulfill your faith that I will equip you for that purpose. What is your biggest desire? Share it with me. Tell me all of your dreams, your concerns, and the longing in your heart for a better future. I will not disregard any detail as minor. Let my assurance replace your doubts. My everlasting arms will hug you, liberating you from shame and condemnation. My voice of promise will replace any voices that attempt to persuade you that you are worthless or unable. Look and see how far you have come already, and remember the times when you were unable to do something, the spare times that you thought you would not be able to withstand, but you did endure them, and here you are reading these words I speak to your heart. You have grown stronger, you are no longer the same person you were, you have matured, and your testimony is becoming a light for those who are feeling hopeless. I will utilize you in ways that you have not yet imagined. I will open doors that have been locked, and I will usher you into realms that you previously thought were unattainable. But above all else, I want your soul to stay united with me while you're alive in this world. When you look at the splendor of creation, notice my touch in every detail. When you feel a gently breeze, remember that my spirit is closer than you believe. When you see the stars, remember that I set them in their position so that you might have intimate communion with me, just like a kid would when they trust a loving parent. When you focus on how I hold everything in balance, including your life, I guarantee that one day you will look back on your struggles and realize how each one formed resilience in you. I also place you where you need to be. Let your soul soar as you concentrate on how I hold everything in balance. I will mold you into a merciful presence for people around you. You will extend a helping hand and provide understanding that can only come from personal trial through it all. You will thank me for the lessons that you learned in tears, because out of them, compassion for those who are suffering and empathy for those who are broken will blossom. Goodness is at work. No portion of your pain is wasted. I am shaping your heart to match more of my grace with each passing day. Sure, hardships may continue to be a part of your life for a while, the season, but you're not intended to bear them by yourself, since my yoke is soft and your weight is light. And the more you allow me to bear your load, the more freedom you will eventually experience. The anxiety that comes from the persistent dread of the unknown may be eliminated if you are willing to experience it. Keep in mind that I am sovereign. I see beyond the horizon of your current estate. I hold your tomorrows. I am able to bring about occurrences that are above your wildest dreams, weaving blessings into your narrative and creating new roads where none have been taken before, so that you may rest in peace, my precious child, and take a deep breath of my presence at this time. Allow yourself to be filled with appreciation and tell the world that you're thankful with your words, your acts, and your actions. You should be ready to love other people and share your abundant hope with others who are tired of waiting. They should be aware that I am able to provide them with a solace as well, and I should urge them to see my constancy and find peace for their restless hearts. As the day draws to a close and you begin to feel your spirit droop, I will be there to watch over you. Whisper, I do not sleep, and my watch over you is never disturbed. I care about you. In the stillness of the night, your prayers to me, let me be the last voice you hear before you drift off to sleep, so that even if you do not wake up, I will be there for you. You remain in my presence in your dreams, and this wonderful communion will be enjoyed by you. When you wake up, you will have sparkling eyes because you will have been refreshed and given new life each day, filled to the brim with excitement to find out what I will accomplish next and to refresh my memory that I have scheduled angels who are there to protect you. Even if their presence may not be obvious to your normal eye, they carry out my directives, safeguarding you from assaults that you are unable to notice in the spiritual dimension in where you locate yourself. Every day, although I am under continual monitoring and protection, I make arrangements for your advantage, such as doors being opened and difficulties being eliminated. It is never the case that you are left to fend for yourself. Hearts are always changing to express favor toward you. Accept this reality and allow it to fortify your will to endure as you continue on your path of self-improvement. Keep your faith, pay attention to my guiding, and let my word speak. It will lead you in the right direction. If you want to steer clear of hazardous diversions and toward justice, let my promises fill your thoughts. While you are doing this, you will discover that you are able to nurture your thoughts on what is pure, what is real, and what is beneficial. Beginning with hopelessness, the attitude turns to expectation, then impatience, and finally hope. Despite the fact that no one is flawless, you should not be afraid to have confidence in yourself when you err. Instead of burying yourself in shame, you should rush to me and allow repentance in alignment with your heart. Your happiness is swiftly restored, and your steps are refocused, and my heart is filled to overflowing. Having forgiven you, my most heartfelt wish is to see your development and to witness you emerge more powerful. My mercy is being declared for the whole world to see and enjoy from each and every fall, letting others see you gleaming in the light of my compassion, and extending my love to you through your testimony of my faithfulness, extending grace to them in the same way as I have extended it to you with the solace that you have received. The compassion that has touched your spirit will soothe those who are broken, and you will stand by those who are in need of support. I feel abandoned and alone as a result of your words and actions of love, which represent my feelings, character, so that many people will be lured into the depth of love that I provide. And you should never forget that you do not confront those who are unfamiliar to you. When I am by myself, I proceed forward before you, clearing the path of any concealed threats that I walk beside. Are you prepared to catch you in the event that you fall? I will follow after you to protect you from I am above you, showering you with blessings, and I am protecting you from threats that lie in your history. From on high, and I reside inside you, making your heart my holy dwelling place. You have unrestricted access to me any time you want to talk to me. And always keep in mind that I am the one who has the ultimate say. A word of encouragement on your situation. I am very proud of you. I have observed times when tears, bewilderment, and sorrow were shed, and I have seen your faith being put to the test in the crucible of adversity. Even when you turned to me, you raised your head. When you realized that tiredness was all you had left to offer. While I held you, your eyes were resolute in their search for hope, even during the darkest of nights. In spite of the fact that you may not have been aware of it at the time, you emerged from that concealed region of despair as a representation of the narrative of your perseverance shines with my grace, and I will use it to stoke the fire of hope in you. When you are in a position where you are uncertain, ask me for knowledge, and I will surely bestow it upon you. Remember that I will not allow you to be crushed to the point of no return, even while you are being squeezed on every side. When you are experiencing periods of extreme weakness, you may be confident that my strength is there to restore you. The most wonderfully displayed aspect of your vulnerability is when other people reject you and you remember that I have embraced you. Spend each day with the firm faith that my mercy is fresh every day. Do this with all of your heart. This morning, raise your gaze toward me and take a deep breath of my love, which acts as a soothing balm that calms the aches and pains that are still there in your soul, and let my speech silence the cacophony of worries. Let my hands to settle your frightened heart, and lean into my endless grace until every last ounce of concern is replaced by the prospect of confidently moving ahead, and then go step by step. In order to ensure that you do not lose sight of my unwavering presence, I ask that you continue to return. To these assurances, read them again, reflect on them, and proclaim them to have a sway over your life. I want you to commit my words to memory so that they may fill you with a sense of fulfillment in the last minutes of your day. Allow my voice to serve as the anchor that keeps you steady and steady while ideas are whirling about in your head. Relax and take comfort in the knowledge that I am the same person I was yesterday and how I am now, everlastingly, the one who fashioned you in love, who traversed the earth in order to rescue you, who, yes, I want to tell you once again that I love you. Rose, who has the power to triumph over death and despair, is with you right now and will always be with you. Please believe me, trust me, and stare at the cross. I will affix that love to your heart permanently. At the place where love prevailed over sin and darkness, keep in mind that the promise of everlasting life is inherent in my resurrection. Let the truth of life and triumph infuse your lungs with confidence, since you are the one who is living it. Designed to live a life of triumph, you are not defined by the errors you have made. Rather, you're defined by the words that I speak. You, my most treasured child, are commanded to live your life with hope, bravery, and an abundance of joy. Take a look forward, my kid, and see how the horizon is becoming more glowing as you have traversed it. Seasons of the wilderness, when the aridity and emptiness appeared to go on forever, yet I have never abandoned you. Now watch as I bring you back, the springs of potential. Yes, I will bring you back to life. I will make you blossom. I will cause you to collect your loved ones once, and urge them to think that what I accomplish for you is something that I am capable of doing for them, by sharing with them the wonders that I have done in your life, as much as for them, whenever fear attempts to whisper that you will fail once again. Remember my encouragement. Rebuke shame in my name for you whenever it attempts to define you as unworthy of being called what you are. Put on the clothing of righteousness that I have provided for you, and when weakness comes knocking at your door, call upon the power that cannot be stopped. Of my soul, please elevate your voice in praise whenever you feel that grief is trying to eclipse you, because I am the dwelling place of those who love me, and because the fullness of pleasure may be found in my presence, I invite you to allow my peace to develop. You are like a peaceful dawn. Allow it to settle on your thoughts with the intention of soothing every storm. As you rest on your heart, it will heal every wound. Let it rest on your body, and it will rejuvenate every wound. When you allow it to rest on your soul, it will serve as a constant reminder that you are mine. Hold on to that reassurance for all eternity, darling. Hold on to it with laughter and tears in your eyes. Because of my covenant with you, I am in plenty and in a need, in clarity and in uncertainty. is unbreakable despite the fact that mountains are falling into the ocean and the earth is shaking. Despite the fact that everything around you is falling apart, my love will never leave you. As you stand in amazement, I am a person who is confident in the wonders that I accomplish for you, and I stand with such assurance, knowing that they are deeply loved and ferociously protected. Place your feet on the solid bedrock of my word and refuse to be influenced by anybody else. Your prayers should be like incense before me, and I will not be able to reject them. They are uprooted by circumstances. Your worship should be a lovely aroma that pervades the room, and the sing cry of a contrite heart should be heard. I constructed you with pure delight, so that you may know me and live in connection with me before I created you. Find contentment in my embrace, and let nothing prevent you from experiencing that holy moment. My dearly loved kid, I would want for you to share these words of solace and hope with me on purpose. Those individuals who are craving for connection and thirst for peace are the ones that disseminate the word that one person has a strong desire to mend every wound, break every bond, and bring forth fresh beginnings. Be my message of love, saying that the storms do not have the ultimate say in terms of the outcome. Let your life mirror the winds that I hold in the palm of my hand, and proclaim that I have them in my hand. I have showed you mercy. I have shown you compassion. You have experienced compassion in my presence, and grace has transformed you, so you are different. Significantly, I am here. I am the keeper of your past and your future. I am familiar with you on a deep level. Even if the storms continue to rage and the difficulties continue to mount, I will never stop cherishing you. Permit me to leave you and allow these words to take root in your soul. I am loved by the all-powerful who never fails, who is true in everything, and who allows thankfulness to blossom with them. The thankfulness that you feel in your heart for the valleys, which taught you to be resilient, for the peaks that shouted my glory, for the individuals I have placed around you, and for the prospect of a life filled with hope. In the future, I want you to continue to take my love with you wherever you go, and remember that I am your kid. I'm always with you, so do not be scared, because you are secure in my arms, and you may relax in my arms. Seek me out on a regular basis, pour out your heart, and accept my responses. Let my compassion to be yours. Please let my soul to breathe new life into you, and I will amaze you. I will mold your character, you beyond your wildest dreams. I will guide you down roads you never imagined you could walk. I will alter you more than you could ever imagine with all of my heart. I bless you with the ability to transform impossibilities into testimony of power and grace. Will serve as your safe haven, your stronghold, your protection, and your flag of victory. Please do not forget that you are valuable, that you have been redeemed, that you have been forgiven, and that you are sincerely and eternally loved. In the name of the Lord, your God, and with a steadfast love to you, I propose that we walk hand in hand at this moment, tomorrow, and for all eternity. Amen, and thanks for watching Holy Motivation YouTube channel.